The warmer weather's back, and fishing season is in full swing. And my good friend, Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith, he helps us get our tackle ready in this week's edition of Fox 10 Outdoors.
Is your gear ready for the next fishing opportunity? Well, let's take a look here on Fox 10 Outdoors. Well, first thing I do when I'm evaluating a reel and making sure it's ready for the spring season is, has the line in good shape? And we always like to change out fresh line on our reels at least once every 3 months. I'm going to start this project by getting all this old line off the reel. As the line sits on the reel, it starts to get all crinkled and coiled up. It also develops memory. You can get nicks in the line, so it's a good idea to start fresh. Well, for spinning reels, I like 8 to 10 pound test, and for bait casting reels, I like 12 to 14 pound test. Those are the right size diameters for each reel. This is a bait caster, so we're going to go with 12 because it's a little bit of a smaller bait caster than average. Make sure you have a good full spool, that way you get the best casting distance and the best gear ratio. It's always a good idea to keep a little pressure on the spool as you're winding the line on there. That makes sure the line gets on there nice and tight. Here's a real good example of line that needs to be changed. See how it has this curly Q effect? It's been sitting on the spool too long. So it's good to strip it off and start with fresh line that'll come out straight. Well, after you rinse the reel off with fresh water, it's a good idea to add a little bit of this reel oil inside the crankcase of the reel to keep things working properly. Most reels these days have a little maintenance port like this one right here where you can unscrew it and just drop the oil in. Most bait casting reels have a dial on the side called the cast control dial. You can just unscrew this and it gives you access to your reel spindle. Just take the little dial off. Once you've gotten it off, take a little bit of oil and drop it on top of the spindle and you're ready to go. Once you've gotten line on your reel and you've got it oiled up and ready to go, you want to set your cast control for the right size lure. And this is the key to not backlashing it. To set the cast control, have that cast control set all the way tight to the right. Press the button, put the reel in free spool, and then just slowly back off on that cast control until the lure starts to fall. If it's set to where the lure falls too quickly, then the cast control is too loose. If the lure falls gently, then it's perfect. Check out our full 30-minute show Saturday at 10 p.m. on the CW and Sunday at 10 a.m. on Fox 10. For Fox 10 Outdoors, I'm meteorologist Jason Smith.